what has it been, like 6 years now since I last recorded a video? I mean, that's not true, because if you really searched, and I beg of thee, do not, because that's weird. But if you really searched, you'd find other things that I've uploaded in my time under different names, different properties, really nothing important in the slightest, not at all. I've been wanting to come back to YouTube for a long time, and I say back to YouTube as if I had a real presence on here to begin with, but I didn't. However, I've always loved making videos, and I have some free time on my hands because me and my boyfriend just broke up. So now I have a lot more time to make YouTube videos. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this is who I am. I'm a little eccentric, and I have to go to bed in 15 minutes. Is that going to happen? What I do know that's gonna happen is I'm going to keep building this house. I know that it still sounds pretty horrible. It has for years, and it probably will never stop sounding horrible. You're just gonna have to live with it. I'm sorry. I truly am. I'm lying. I'm not really though. That's sorry. Maybe this is my YouTube channel, and I can do whatever I did well please on it. So if you would appreciate, you know, when I was younger, I loved making YouTube videos, and I've always wanted to come back to it, even though my setup is trash. But yeah, so let me tell you the story about how we got here specifically. So this is my special world that I shared with my then boyfriend. Actually, we broke up today. I know you're probably thinking, Psycho, you are playing Minecraft instead of grieving, but so like I could grieve a lot more, but I'm not going to, because I don't see the point in that, because things ended amicably. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that him and I still get to be friends. That's the best outcome that could have happened. Maybe someday we can play Minecraft together again. Is it naive to think so? I don't think so. It's just what friends do. So, I've been looking back on my old videos. Yes, I'm very sorry for how annoying I was, and still am. Can you tell that I have ADHD by watching those videos? Because I can now. So, back then, I was living in Virginia. After that, moved to Japan. Then we moved to Colorado. And then we moved to where we are now. And I'm not gonna tell you where that is, freak. You can't actually know, because I've decided that I'm dating me, and I gotta look out for me at all costs, you feel me? Do you think I should do window panes or glass blocks? I'm thinking glass block. I'm not putting the netherite armor on, because that's what my ex gave to me, and I don't take nothing from nobody. I think today we're gonna have to go out and get some sand, because I want to have like huge glass windows. I never do freaking modern house style, but I'm feeling it today. I truly am. Let's make an anvil. Oh, that's another thing that happened since we last met. I became a blacksmith. Here, editing Emma, can you please put up some of the projects that I've done? Oh, I totally didn't even explain to you what this server actually is. So this realm, you're like, oh yeah, it's the jungle. This is a cool spawn. This isn't the spawn. This is about 1,000 blocks away from spawn to the west. This is like a huge interconnected realm. My brother built stuff here, my brother's friends, my ex-boyfriend. We have this giant interconnected railway system. I made it in creative. Listen, it's my server. I can do whatever I want with it. And if you want to tell me otherwise, you can. It's my realm. I'm paying the $8 a month for it. You can't tell me to not jump in creative and make epic builds, because you'll be like, how come there's so many epic builds? Those must have taken a ton of resources. Nope. What the heck? That's a pretty good cliff, but it's like not the best. Definitely something better. Oh yes. You probably also noticed that I never grew out of the phase of being annoying. I didn't steal a ton of stuff, but I do like getting experience, because I like the sounds that it makes. So another thing with being ADHD is sound sensitivity. I'm very sound sensitive. Yelling is hard for me to hear unless I'm doing it. it comes with the territory of being obnoxious. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just destroying the environment for my own personal gain. Just a normal Tuesday for Emma. I just thought, and one of the reasons I've always wanted to do YouTube, it just seems like there's not a lot of people like me out there. So it's a little sad, it's a little isolating. And I just thought, if there's anyone else out there that's a little bit like me, we could have such a good time on here together. And that's a niche, an Emma-sized niche that can be filled. I'm 20 now. I know. If you saw me in real life, you'd be like, wow, yeah, you could be in middle school. It's so interesting, because in my childhood... Hello, Panda. How's it going? In my childhood, I always recognized that I was different, but I always knew. I always knew there was like something about me that just wasn't jiving with everybody else. It was like painfully obvious, but I couldn't describe it. I didn't know what it was that was setting me apart. People felt uncomfortable around me. I think I learned recently that, yeah, something to do with, not being very careful with my words because I'm impulsive. I feel like a lot of the language around ADHD is just not helpful. We can attribute the parts we don't like about ourselves to the disorder, but I mean, we can also attribute the parts we do like about ourselves to the disorder. And is calling it a disorder, should that even be considered acceptable? I don't know. Do I look like an expert to you? I think my hyperactivity really gives me a lot of strength, and I really wouldn't change it for anything. Glad we get to share some of this time together, though. It's been far too long. I think I have mellowed out a lot, but in a lot of ways I've gotten worse. So if that comforts you, I'm glad. And I'm doing this. Get this. I am recording this on a Lenovo ThinkPad. Yeah. Hey, well, if you want to help me suck less, give me all your money. Is that a tall ask? Okay. Well, let's work on this roof while the glass works. I'm thinking a more modern style. If it peaks right here and then has a shorter and then a longer, I think that would be pretty neat with the tree going through it. Sounds cool. And you know what? I might just go back and watch my old YouTube videos because I'm a narcissist. I like hearing myself talk. I like watching my old videos. I don't feel like that person anymore because that person was 12 and I'm 20. It just becomes, oh, what a cute kid, and not, oh, but now I do not give a single heck. Punchy, right? How are we gonna do this? I'm not good at that whole planning before placing down everything. Oh, I have scaffolds. Hee hee. Probably the best thing to be added to this game. Ow. See, that's too short. I'm not great with logistics. It's a little awkward. I have to do that, that. I want it here. Ow. Something's still a little off about it. Nah, it looks horrible. What am I saying? Ow. Got it the wrong. Yep. Oh, that makes way more sense. There we go. That looks great. Okay, that's what I meant to do. I am so glad that you were able to join me for this little adventure of building this ugly roof. I am looking forward to seeing you guys pretty soon. Take care and see you soon.